Live breaking news, everybody. New Mexico Judge Joel Cano and his wife have just been arrested after they were caught housing an alleged Tren de Aragua gang member. Woo! This is exactly what I voted for. I don't know about you, but this is what I voted for. Tren de Aragua, one of the worst terrorist designated criminal organizations out there that have mortally wounded. Never mind the fact that they seized apartment buildings in Colorado, Springfield, God knows where else, but mortally wounded, injured American citizens. And we've got a guy sitting on the bench in New Mexico who's housing them. Check out this footage. Here you can see Judge Cano right there in handcuffs being arrested by Kash Patel's FBI. He just got a lifetime ban from the courts in New Mexico because he not only did he house these illegal criminal gang members, but apparently he had them in his house even back in February. I mean, this is like such karma, such divine justice. I mean, not divine justice, real justice that's governed by divinity, as everything is. But I mean, look at this. This is his wife. This is his wife right here. You want to talk about a case of F around and find out? This is phenomenal. I voted for this. How about you? So back on the 21st, he resigned suddenly after an ICE arrest of an alleged gang member in his own home. Law enforcement executed a search on Magistrate Judge Joel Cano's home before arresting 23-year-old Christian Ortega Lopez, who had ties to Tren de Aragua. Authorities recovered photos on Ortega Lopez's phone of decapitated and mutilated bodies. I mean, this is insane. Ortega Lopez illegally entered the country under President Joe Biden through Eagle Pass, Texas. He was released from a detention facility just days after entering the country due to overcrowding. I mean, Biden and Kamala have committed absolute acts of sedition. This is treason of the highest order. He soon met the judge's wife, Nancy Cano, and started doing construction work. Cano then invited the illegal to live at their house. Judge Cano was seen in multiple photos and videos with the alleged gang member, including one where the illegal gang member is handing him a gun. Watch this.
Oh.
Agarre duro.
Oh, sí, está pesado. Está pesado. Yo no sabía que
That's the judge's wife, and that's the judge right there. Like, what in the world is
patrón, ¿cómo es que se?
it just absolutely blows my mind. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris deserve to be behind bars, what they've done to our country. And now these ridiculous hypocrites want to fight Trump. They have all these rogue renegade judges issuing all these deportation halts, etc., etc. They travel on our dime to El Salvador to go pick up MS-13 gang members who have mortally wounded people like Patty Morin's daughter, Rachel Morin, and didn't hear a shred of remorse or support from their representatives. This is treason. This deserves a tribunal. And if you agree, tap that thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. I want to share a quick clip of not only the egregiousness, the criminality of these hypocrites, Biden and Kamala, but listen to our illustrious, amazing borders are say, not only is this what Americans want, not only is this what we voted for, but this is a grave insult to the amazing immigrants. Nobody has anything against immigrants. We just have a problem with illegal immigrants, especially criminal, gang member, terrorist belonging, illegal criminal migrants. Listen to our borders are Tom Homan explain, school, and torch Morning Joe when he says, not only is this what Americans want, but this is a defamation to real legal immigrants coming through the right systems and processes. Watch this.
The American people voted for this. American people voted for Donald Trump. This is number one issue. Vast majority of Americans want illegal aliens moved from this country, and it's done humanely. However, we got to remember this. There are millions of people standing in line, taking their tests, doing their background investigation, paying their fees to be part of the greatest nation on earth. They're sitting in the back seat while 10.5 million illegal aliens came to this border, enter this country illegally, which is a violation of law. There's right way and right way to come to this country legally. The people who came across, they call them asylum seekers, but you and I both know, if you look at immigration court data, 9 out of 10 of those so-called asylum seekers will end up with an order removal. They overwhelm the system on purpose. Why? Because they know it's going to take 5, 7, 9 years to have a hearing, which they will lose, but now they have U.S. citizen kids. Now they own equities. Now there may be Democratic administration in power, which will award amnesty. They're playing the long game, but we're enforcing laws as enacted by Congress, which you're a member of. We're not making this up. We're enforcing laws on the books, including the Alien Enemies Act, which is an act created by Congress. We're simply using the laws on the books to make this country safe again.
Boom! I call that a mic drop. If you love Tom Homan, give me a huge American flag emoji in the comments down below, or a thumbs up, or how much you love our borders are, Tom Homan. We have a 95+ percentage rate of drop in illegal border crossing. The data is all there. The analytics are all there. It's all public information and public record. Everybody can search it for themselves. Even some longtime Democrats, lifelong Democrats, like Bill Maher, et cetera, people like that are saying, you know what, I got to give it to him. He's doing a good job at the border. This is exactly what we want. Even Democrats who, like Chuck Norris. Listen to this quick clip I've got of Chuck Norris, who used to be a Democrat, okay? Holly Weirdo is not as, far gone as you may think. Vince Vaughn was just visiting the White House. But listen to this clip from Chuck Norris, who I think explains it best. And the reason why not only Trump won the popular vote, for the first time a Republican has done that in ages, but he won in a landslide in a cemented mandate on November 5th, 2024, winning all the swing states and a whole lot more. Check this out.
Question for you, good sir. Why are you a conservative, sir?
Well, I used to be a Democrat, but unfortunately the Democrats went too far to the left, and the Republicans moved into their position that the Democrats were 40 years ago. See, and so what the Democrats believed 40 years ago, the Republicans believe today. And so I realized that I had to go to a Republican because the Democrats just got too far off the trail. They just got completely off the trail and lost all reality of what America stood for. And so I realized that Republicans at this point in time are more focused on what is best for America than what the Democrats are.
It's well said by Chuck Norris. I can't wait to get your thoughts on what he just said right there. I mean, fighting for illegals, fighting for criminals, fighting for terrorists, traveling. Now you see Ayanna Press. Oh my God, what an embarrassment to our country. These Crockett minions traveling to prison to see Khalil, the Hamas supporting, terrorist supporting, university vandalizing, blockading students from entering campus because they don't follow his ideology, which is all about Hamas and supporting Hamas. Every single time they lost in a landslide in 2024, you would think, just a semblance of intelligence, they would say to themselves, maybe we should do something different. Clooney just came out and said we need to do stuff differently. Rahm Emanuel just came out and said we need to stop talking about bathrooms and start talking about working class. I don't know. I have a real request for you guys right now. Are the Hippocrats, who I affectionately have used as a term for the Democrats because they live, eat, sleep, and breathe in hypocrisy. Is there any hope for this party? Is there any hope that they will finally put forth a real candidate who has sensible, logical, common sense ideologies and philosophies that align with some of the moderate Democrats and maybe more centrist libertarians of 20, 30, even 10, 15 years ago? Or is it a lost cause? Have they gone so far left of Lenin that there's no turning back? Have they gone so woke? Now there's this whole dark woke. I mean, give me a freaking break. It's so embarrassing. It's such an embarrassment. Dave Grohl just posted recently that when he travels, who is the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, he just posted recently that he's embarrassed about our president when he travels the country. Dave, I only have one message for you, man. If you're embarrassed by your country that you're supposed to represent indirectly or inadvertently wherever you go across the world, every American does, as a matter of fact, then who you're embarrassed by is the people who elected him. And that is the majority of our great, unbelievable, beautiful, glorious, old faithful United States of America. Because we are the we in this picture right here. By the way, if you want to get one of these one-of-a-kind original Nez Nation made in the USA designs, our shop link is in the pinned comment and in the description. Then you're ashamed of us, Dave. And you know what? There's a real easy solution. Get the hell out of here. I got no problem. Why don't you renounce your citizenship, move, and get the hell out of here? Because as Teddy Roosevelt said, you're either all in or you're all out. You're either all in with us and America, or the way I see it, you're with them. And them are the bad guys, okay? You want to be with the good guys or the bad guys? You decide. Saying crap like that while you're making millions and millions of dollars off of 51, 52% of the country who is, I mean, Trump's got the highest approval rating. It's even higher than that, like 54, 55%. Then what you're doing is you're ashamed of hundreds of millions of people. That's a fact, okay? So, Dave, get it together or get out. I would love to get your thoughts on this. I mean, they keep fighting for the wrong side. Enough is enough. And I voted for what happened to Judge Joel Cano. And use this as a warning, as a beacon, as a red light hovering across your domain. You want to continue to defy the United States? You want to continue to defy what we, the people, have elected President Trump to do, promises made, promises kept, then you're defying the will of the American people, especially as an official that is supposed to be covering their oath to the Constitution. And you're going to F around and find out. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Tap that thumbs up if you love America. Check out these videos coming up right here, just in case you missed it. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. Woo! Get yours right now in the comments.